So shalom, 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 my beautiful family out there, right here. You know, what's up with y'all? Chilling, just listening. That's right, y'all. Y'all listening. Y'all listening, because I told y'all to be quiet already. So I can appreciate that. The water. All right, so y'all know what it is. It's your neighborhood Hebrew. I'm tapping in Barakatah, peace and love and blessings. All praises due to the Most High Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. All right. It's your neighborhood Hebrew. I've come to give you the truth of these scripts that most of y'all pastors haven't even talked about. Or some of y'all that out there thinking that you're super spiritual, that you know the scripts, but you don't actually know what they're saying. You just know a scripture or two, but don't actually know what it's talking about. So I come to give you the truth of the scriptures from a Hebrew, from a book written to the Hebrews, through the word of the Most High, through Hebrews. Okay? So, first off, my sponsorship goes out to the Truth of Yah, Value 1 board game. All right, go ahead and click the link in my bio. Use promo code commandments. Okay, the promo is only going for a short time. I understand the crisis and everything that's going on. We ain't worried about that. Go ahead and click to get your Truth of Yah board game, to get through these scripts, to help you and your family and friends and whoever else get the truth of the scriptures. Okay, so now what we talking about today is Yahweh's correction. For those of you that aren't in the truth, that don't know who Yahweh is, that's God. Okay, so God's correction. All right, so first, let's talk about correction. All right, be quiet. Let's talk about correction. So, you see what I just did? I just corrected my son, because he did what I told him not to do. So that's correction, all right? But correction is also love, all right? Because if I did not love you, I would not correct you. I wouldn't care what you did, okay? I would not care, because I don't love you. Now we're going to see if what I just said correlates with what the scriptures say, okay? So don't believe me. Let's believe the scriptures. Okay, so now we're going to start in the book of Proverbs, okay, chapter 3. You'll find it. You'll find it. If not, we'll get to it afterwards, all right? Proverbs chapter 3, verses 12 and 13. For whom the Most High loveth, he correcteth, even as a father to the son in whom he delighteth. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. So, what I said, did that line up with that scripture? I think so. Now let's break this scripture down. For whom the Most High loveth. So, let's just use that example. I'm your father. So when I love you, okay, I correct you. So it says, for whom the Most High loveth, he correcteth. So therefore, I love you. You are my children. I correct you when you go wrong. Okay? He corrects us when we go wrong. Even as the father, the son. So I just corrected my son. Right? Mm-hmm. I just corrected him. Just as the father will correct me. Okay? In whom he delighteth. Okay? Who does he delight? Those that he loves. Okay? Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. Okay? So, we're going to be happy when we find wisdom, because wisdom is the scripture. That's the word. We're going to be happy when we find this truth. The truth. Okay? You can find it right here. Okay? This right here helps you get through this right here and find the truth of these scriptures. I'm just here to help bring it out in these script talks that I do with y'all, to bring y'all this truth talk. Okay? And the man that getteth understanding. So, those that love this knowledge love the laws. Okay? And the one that can't take correction, you know what I'm saying, are pretty much, like savagely violent people. All right. So we got to make sure that we stand on the path. So now I'm going to jump down and explain that with Proverbs chapter 12, verse 1. Okay. 1 and 2. We're going to go 1 and 2. Salaki. 1 and 2. Whoso loveth instruction loveth knowledge, but he that hateth reproof is brutish. A good man obtaineth favor of the Most High, but a man of wicked devices will he condemn. Okay? So whoso loveth instruction loveth knowledge. So the laws are the instruction, but to have faith comes first. So you must have faith first to follow the instructions. So if you love the instructions, that means you got faith. Okay? To follow what the Most High is saying. And you are also, you're going to roll right into loving the knowledge because you're loving the truth in which the Most High is saying. Okay? But he that hated reproof, okay? Hated reproof. Okay, reproof is like showing the evidence. So when I show you the evidence of your transgressions and you hate that, that's being brutish. That is of a savagely violent person. You understand? A good man obtaineth favor of the Most High. So what determines you to be good? Keeping the laws. That's what determines you to be good, to be a good person. Keeping the laws of the Most High. Having faith in the Most High through his Son. Okay? But a man of wicked devices will he condemn. Okay? So that means he gonna judge that man. He gonna cut down that man that's working wickedly. That's choosing to do things from a wicked perspective. Okay? So now we're gonna jump back to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 8. It's the long one, son. It's the long one. The long one that starts with a D. All right. Deuteronomy chapter 8, verses 5 and 6. Okay. Thou shalt also consider in thine heart that as a man chastises his son, so the Most High our power chastises thee. Therefore thou shalt keep the commandments of the Most High thy power, to walk in his ways and to fear him. Okay, so this is just further reiterating the correction in keeping the law. Okay, just as I've said from the first precept, when I'm correcting you in righteousness, that correction didn't come from me. It came from the Most High who corrected me. So when I see the incorrection in you, therefore I get to correcting because it's wrong. It's not righteous. And if it ain't righteous, I ain't with it. Okay? And neither is the Most High. All right? So now we're going to go to the New Testament and we're going to get to 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 16. Okay? All scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. Okay? So to break it down for you, this book is written by motivation through Yahweh. Okay? Which will benefit your soul, which will show evidence, that's that reproof. Okay? Benefiting your soul is the profitable for doctrine. Okay? It's going to benefit you. It's going to benefit you and everybody around you because it's righteous. Okay? Show evidence, that's the reproof. For correction against not knowing. So if you don't know, now you know. If you don't know, now you know. Okay? In a guide to the law of righteousness. All right? For instruction in righteousness. It's a guide to righteousness. It's a guide to stay in righteousness. Okay? Now we're going to go to Romans. Sit up Sit up, Dream. Sit up. Romans chapter 15. Almost there. We're almost there. This is it. Romans chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. Okay? So the things that were written, once again, inspired by Yahweh, the Most High God, such as the laws and prophecies, are for us to learn from. And we gain hope through our faith. Okay? So you got to understand that the Most High's correction comes when you aren't tapping in with his word. If you're not tapping in with his word, following his guidebook that is for you to follow, then he's going to correct you. And he's going to constantly correct you by putting things in your life that will affect you, whether it hurts you physically, hurts someone else around you, like this crisis that's going on right now. This is a wake-up call. That's right, instructed by the Most High to wake you up, to correct you. Okay? You are not above this correction. You are not above it. And if you feel that you are, the Most High got a strong way of showing you rather than telling you and waking you up. Now, if you feel like you can't be corrected, then you'll get humbled real quick. You'll get humbled real quick. Because sooner or later, we all call on the Most High. But calling on him right in the end and not even knowing him, he not going to know you either. Because those that forsake him, he forsakes them. So with that, I want to say, Shalom, Shalom. All praise is due to the Most High. Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Barakatah, peace and love and blessings to you. This is your neighborhood Hebrew. All right. I'm tapping in with you. I'm letting you know that I love y'all. All right. This is what it is. The word of the Most High. This is brought to you by the Truth of Yah Board Game Value 1. Click the link in the bio. Use promo code commandments to get 30% off on the discount. All right. Shalom.